Now, first on the Western Slope, you're watching KREX 5 News at 6 p.m.
Good evening and thank you at home for watching KREX 5 News. I'm Chance Sticklin. It's been more than 16 months since Mesa County saw its first resident die due to COVID-19. Well, over a year later, Mesa County Public Health is now reporting its deadliest month of the virus. COVID-19 related deaths in the last 2 months account for more than 30% of the total deaths in Mesa County. In October and November, there were 90 total deaths caused by the coronavirus, nearly twice as many deaths when compared to the same time last year. With this new statistic, public health officials are projecting COVID-19 will be the leading cause of death for Mesa County residents in 2021, ahead of heart disease, cancer, and suicide.
November 2021 is now our deadliest month due to COVID-19 on record. Another way to look at it is October and November of 2021 total more deaths than the previous 7 months combined.
Mesa County's first death due to COVID-19 was reported back in July of 2020. Although it's difficult to forecast what's to come, public health officials believe we have the resources to reduce the number of cases, and they continue to urge residents to get vaccinated. And as 2021 wraps up, City Council members are preparing for the following year. The City Council within Grand Junction has approved the city's 2022 budget and district boundaries just a few days ago, and the city of Montrose isn't far behind. Montrose City Councilors voted Tuesday to approve slight changes to the city district boundaries. The new map will account for an increase in the city's population following the release of 2020 census data. The total population of the city of Montrose, according to that 2020 census, is more than 20,000, which sets a target of 5,000 per district. Earlier this year, Montrose City Councilors said they wanted to make the district adjustments before the spring 2022 municipal election. Well, just weeks away from the new year, the Fruita City Council has formally adopted the city's 2022 municipal budget. The projections selected for the funding next year stems from the 3 goals: quality of city streets, traffic and congestion management, and the overall effectiveness of city communication. These topics were selected through a city improvement survey open to all Fruita residents. With feedback from the survey in mind, officials say $4 million from the budget will go towards bridge replacement projects on Pine Street and Maple Street. Another $1.3 million has been set aside for renovations of Reed Park. Administrators say the goal is to improve Fruita in a way that benefits the community as a whole.
Whenever we make any sort of decisions as a municipal government or organization, we try to keep these in mind, that we want to improve the quality of life of our residents by providing essential core services, streets, parks, open space, trails, sewer, trash, all of that, but also providing amenities that help improve that quality of life as well.
And for more information on Fruita's 2022 budget and where the remainder of the funds will go, head on over to our website, westernslopenow.com. Well, the city of Montrose has been selected by the Colorado State Historical Fund and will receive $250,000 to support renovation efforts. The Montrose Potato Growers building was built in 1908 but remained underutilized since the 1960s. The building is one of the most iconic structures in Montrose, having served a vital role in making Montrose a regional hub for agriculture. The grant funding will allow construction crews to rehabilitate the building in a fashion that maintains its historic integrity while also making it a viable commercial space. And turning our attention now to the fight against COVID-19, the U.S. is quickly approaching 50 million COVID-19 cases since the virus first appeared almost 2 years ago. But promising new data is revealing how well one vaccine may work to fight the Omicron strain. Natalie Brand reports from Capitol Hill where Senate Republicans are trying to block a federal vaccine mandate from taking effect.
If you get the booster, you're really in good shape.
President Biden welcomed new data about Pfizer's coronavirus booster shot, which found it increases protection 25-fold against the Omicron variant compared to the initial 2 doses.
If ever there was a clarion call for people who were not vaccinated to get vaccinated and those who are vaccinated fully to get boosted, the new challenge with the Omicron variant clearly is that.
Cases of the highly contagious strain first detected in South Africa have now been reported in at least 20 U.S. states. Scientists say initial data shows the Omicron variant is less severe than the Delta variant. Delta is still driving a surge of infections and hospitalizations nationwide.
Unless we really double down on what we're doing, we could see an increased spike that goes even higher than that as we get deeper into December and January.
While the Omicron variant has sparked a rise in booster shots and vaccinations, a group of lawmakers wants to try and block President Biden's vaccinate or test rule, which would apply to millions of American workers. Democratic Senators Joe Manchin and John Tester have said they support the Republican measure, which is expected to come up for a vote Wednesday.
I'm vaccinated. I encourage people to get vaccinated, but I don't believe that that's something the federal government can mandate.
The effort is largely symbolic since it's unlikely to come up for a vote in the House.
Our Republican friends are going to come to the floor to push an anti-science, anti-vaccine proposal.
The vaccine requirement for businesses of 100 or more employees is also facing legal challenges in the courts. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Well, back here on the Western Slope, new parking and additional office space is in the works for Mesa County Central Services and the Mesa County Justice Center. Commissioners adopted a resolution this week authorizing $900,000 to buy land northwest of 1st Street and Root Avenue. Officials say the new property is 3/4 of an acre. The upcoming additions will take the place of what used to be a Burger King off 1st Street. The lot just across the street from the Justice Center will make room for the DA, Sheriff's Office, and Probation Office, which in turn will free up space for a new courtroom at the Justice Center. This is the third property the county has under contract in this area, and officials say there are still some environmental factors to take care of, and it could take 9 months to close the deal, but Commissioner Cody Davis believes it's well worth the wait.
As a community, we're busting at the seams, and we need to grow. Our Justice Center needs to grow. We need to get the DA out. We need to get probation out. In the last several months, we've closed on 2 properties, and this is the last piece that we've put under contract. And this is just for future expansion, so we can continue to grow in that area to service the needs of the community.
Commissioner Davis says the county will close on the property sometime next year and expects a preliminary design within the following year. And when KREX5 News returns, Chief Meteorologist Russ Pappas will have your complete weather forecast. Plus, the Broncos are preparing to host the Lions, and the Nuggets are on the hardwood tonight against the Pelicans. All that and more in sports with Mike Kretz. We'll be right back.